What's up everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today's video is a special video. We're going to be doing an ASMR reading. I haven't done one of those in a while. And we're going to be doing one of one of the greatest pieces of literature ever written that I think is in the public domain, even though it borrows heavily from Harry Potter. We are talking, of course, of My Immortal, also known as the worst fanfiction ever. So settle down and prepare, because this is going to be a doozy. Chapter 1. Author's note. Special thanks, get it? Because I'm gothic? To my GF, ew, not in that way. Raven. Bloody Tears 666. For helping me with the story and spelling. Ooh, rock. Justin, or the love of my depressing life. Ooh, rock too. MCR Rocks with an X. Hi, my name is Ebony Darkness Dementia Ravenway, and I have long ebony black hair, that's how I got my name, with purple streaks and red tips that reaches my mid-back, and icy blue eyes like limpid tears, and a lot of people tell me I look like Amy Lee. Author's note, if you don't know who she is, get the hell out of here. I'm not related to Gerardo, but I wish I was, because he's a major fucking hottie. Ew. I'm a vampire, but my teeth are straight and white. I have pale white skin. I'm also a witch, and I go to magic school called Hogwarts in England, where I'm in 7th year. I'm 17. I'm a goth, in case you couldn't tell, and I wear mostly black. I love Hot Topic, but I buy all my clothes from there. For example, today I was wearing a black corset with matching lace around it and a black leather miniskirt, pink fishnets, and black combat boots. I was wearing black lipstick, white foundation, black eyeliner, and red eye shadow. I was walking outside Hogwarts. It was snowing and raining, so there was no sun, which I was very happy about. A lot of preps stared at me. I put my middle finger at them. I put up my middle finger at them. That's where that comes from. Hey, Ebony, shouted a voice. I looked up. It was Draco Malfoy. What's up, Draco? I asked. Nothing, he said shyly. But then I heard my friends called me and I had to go away. Author's note. Is it good? Please tell me things. Chapter 2. Author's note. Thanks to Bloody Tears 666 for helping me with the chapter. By the way, prep, stop flaming my story, okay? This person writes like they are a mentally challenged third grader. The next day, I woke up in my bedroom. It was snowing and raining again. I opened the door of my coffee and drank some blood from a bottle I had. My coffee was black ebony, and inside it was hot pink with black lace on the ends. I got out of my coffin and took out my giant My Chemical Romance t-shirt, which I used for pajamas. Instead, I put on a black leather dress, a pentagram necklace, combat boots, and black fishnets on. I put on 4 pairs of earrings and my pierced ears. Rude cars, motorcycles in this case. And I put my hair in a kind of messy bun. My friend Willow, in author's note, Raven, this is you, woke up then and grinned at me. She flipped her long, waist-length, raven black hair with pink streaks and opened her forest green eyes. She put on her Marilyn Manson t-shirt with a black mini, fishnets, and pointy high-heeled boots. We put on our makeup, black lipstick, white foundation, and black eyeliner. OMFG, I saw you talking to Draco Malfoy yesterday, she said excitedly. Yeah, so? I said, blushing. Do you like Draco? She asked as we went out of the Slytherin common room and into the Great Hall. No, I so fucking don't, I shouted. Yeah, right, she exclaimed. Just then Draco walked up to me. Hi, he said. Hi, I replied furtively. Guess what? He said. What? I asked. Well, Good Charlotte are having a concert in Hogsmeade. He told me. Oh my fucking god, I screamed. I loved Good Charlotte. They are my favorite band besides MCR. Well, do you want to go with me? I asked. He gasped. No, he asked. I gasped. I think I'm gonna have an aneurysm from reading this. Chapter 3. Author's note. Stop flaming the story perhaps, okay? Otherwise, thanks to the gothic people for the good reviews. Thanks again, Raven. Oh yeah, by the way, I don't own this or the lyrics to Good Charlotte. On the night of the concert, I put on my black lace-up boots with high heels. Underneath them were ripped red fishnets. Then I put on a black leather mini dress with all this corset stuff in the back and front. I put on matching fishnet on my arms, I straightened my hair and made it look all spiky. I felt a little depressed then, so I slipped one of I read a depressing book while I waited for it to stop bleeding, and I listened to some good Charlotte. I painted my nails black and put on tons of black eyeliner. Then I put on some black lipstick. I didn't put on foundation because I was pale anyway. I drank some human blood, so I was ready to go to the concert. I went outside. Draco was waiting there in front of his flying car. He was wearing a Simple Plan t-shirt. They would play at the show too. Baggy black skater pants, black nail polish, and a little eyeliner. Author's note. A lot of cute boys wear it, okay? Thanks for explaining. Hi, Draco, I said in a depressed voice. Hi, Ebony, he said back. We walked into his flying black Mercedes Benz. The license plate is 666 and flew to the place of the concert. On the way, we listened excited to Good Charlotte and Marilyn Manson. We both smoked cigarettes and drugs. Just drugs in general. When we got there, we both hopped out of the car. We went to the mosh pit at the front of the stage and jumped up and down as we listened to Good Charlotte. You come in cold, you're covered in blood. They're all so happy you've arrived. The doctor cuts your cord, hands you to your mom. She sets you free into this life, sang Joel. I don't own the lyrics to that song. I don't own the lyrics to that song. I don't either. Joe is so fucking hot, I said to Draco, pointing to him as his son, filling the club with his amazing voice. Suddenly, Draco looked sad. What's wrong? I asked as we marched to the music. Then they caught on. Hey, it's okay. I don't like him better than you, I said. Really? Draco asked sensitively as he put his arm around me all protective. Really, I said. Besides, I don't even know Joel, and he's going out with Hillary fucking Duff. I fucking hate that little bitch, I said disgustedly, thinking of her ugly blonde face. After what her mommy group did to Ashley Tisdale, I fucking hate her too. The night went on really well, and I had a great time. So did Draco. After the concert, we drank some beer and asked Benji and Joe for their autographs and photos with them. We got Good Charlotte concert tees. Draco and I crawled back into the Mercedes Benz, but Draco didn't go back into Hogwarts. Instead, he drove the car into the Forbidden Forest. Chapter 4. Author's note. I said stop flaming, okay? Ebony's name is Enoby, not Mary Sue, okay? Draco is so in love with her that he is acting different. They knew each other before, okay? Draco, I shouted. What the fuck do you think you're doing? Draco didn't answer, but he stopped the flying car and he walked out of it. I walked out of it too, curiously. What the fucking hell? I asked angrily. Ebony? He asked. What? I snapped. Draco leaned in extra close and I looked into his gothic eyes. Red eyes. He was wearing color contacts. Good to know. Which revealed so much depression, sorrow, and evilness, and suddenly I didn't feel mad anymore. And then, suddenly, just as Draco kissed me passionately, Draco climbed on top of me and we started to make out keenly against the tree. And then, what the hell are you doing, you motherfuckers? It was Dumbledore. Okay, we're gonna stop here at chapter 4. If you guys want more reading of my Immortal, let me know. This shit is really bad in a good way. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!